All right, Libra, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast for September 28th through October 4th. My name is Athen. So this is, of course, for Sidereal Astrology. If you're new to this channel, be sure to check the description down below because your sign might be different for this particular type of astrology that I'm using. So Libra, let's go ahead and look at this week. Coming into this week from Sunday and even into Monday and Tuesday, we have this lunar eclipse in your 6th house. Now, this is the house of work. It's the house of our improvements, our crafts, self-improvement, things of that nature. So whatever it is that you might be reflecting on, it is a fantastic time to reflect on, matters relating to your work, especially meaningfulness in your work, developing your skills in terms of what you have to offer, what you have to give others, and maybe even just a culmination of anything you have been working on in the daily sphere over the past 6 months can come to a fruition at this time. But what I really recommend, since there's no major aspects going on this week other than 2 on Wednesday, it's a great week for integration. And I think naturally we are going to be integrating these lunar eclipse energies, which is going to be very spiritual. It's happening in Pisces. It's a total lunar eclipse, and implementing that into the daily sphere is great. So whatever comes to you, whatever you're reflecting on this early part of the week, it's a great time to integrate it, to apply it. And I would be asking questions about the importance of putting in that discipline and that work into your spiritual pursuits, and really seeing that they're one and the same thing, that your work is a spiritual thing, and that your spirituality does take work, and it's not challenging, but it is work. And these are the kinds of energies involving the 6th and your 12th house, and through what you're understanding or what's coming to your awareness about the self-improvement and daily sphere is all about channeling it into your life path right now, which for you is about connecting to the more meaningful aspects of life, to connecting to the now moment, doing things like meditating or whatever it is that you do to connect to God and all that is, which has been the energy for the past 2 years of the North Node transiting this 12th house. So this week is going to activate that 12th house for you even further. We've got the Sun conjoining up to Mercury in that sector, and then Saturn is going to be sextiling up to the North Node. So first of all, with this conjunction, perhaps you are reflecting on matters behind the scenes or with your psyche, maybe even information coming to you in your dream space with Mercury retrograde in that 12th. But now with the Sun there, it really illuminates that. And it might even do it in terms of you understanding more about your philosophy on life, your outlook, and even your life path in general mid part of the week, which is great. We're all going to be gaining some sort of insight here, and it could certainly be very deep, very profound, very meaningful for you. And it could even be involving, a lot of this 11th house matters that you might be a part of right now. Organizations, groups, your ideals, your visions for the future. You've got Venus transiting here, so you can be enjoying that networking and connecting. You've got a lot of drive, a lot of motivation to do those kinds of things. And with Jupiter, you should see plenty of opportunities off and on, with this transit, which is about a year transit of this sector of your life. So I really recommend, as it has been, connecting to things larger than self and applying yourself to the visions that you have for the future, for yourself and for others. And that energy there is going to be supporting this energy, because the Sun is going to be over that North Node who rules that 11th house. And so there's a lot of things to learn in regards to that area of your life. It's actually going to be going over Mercury. So there's actually a conscious understanding, a very practical understanding of how to apply that. But because the North Node's so close by, it is all about that life path right now at the moment. So the other thing too is that Saturn is going to be sextiling up to the North Node, and so this has been Saturn in your 1st house for about the past 2 years, now going into Scorpio this early part of October. So we'll all be feeling this shift, and probably especially you Libras, because this is that disciplined approach. It's the sort of restrictive energy in terms of what you're pursuing in life, which I'm sure over the past couple of years a lot of you have developed into a greater sense of self-mastery, and even assuming healthy amounts of responsibility, and really became mature in that regards. But now Saturn goes into that 2nd house for the next 2 years, which is going to be in regards to the material aspects of things. So when it comes to finances, when it comes to the assets, and even just your overall sense of confidence and what you can pursue in life, it's about now starting to take that seriously. I think you naturally will, as this month unfolds in the next coming months. And it's a great time to really put in that hard work so that in 2 years, once Saturn finishes that transit of your second house, you have a nice solid foundation in the material security part of your life. So that's going to be very important this week. A nice supportive energy there with Saturn to pursue those things. Again, it's all aiming and pointing towards more of this alone time, rest and relaxation. And it's from the awareness of the importance of maybe having more freedom in your daily activities. Is there depth? Is there, is there that connection to your work? Do you feel that spiritual, connection, and how to bring more of that into it, so that you can have more of this meaningfulness in your overall life and continue to pursue and put energy into these visions, ideals, or anything else that's organizational or group related for you. So Libra, have a great week. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.